to an ideal?
I mean, I'm not really a gunslinger.
Would you say you're not a gun man?
Oh no, that's retro.
I don't get
Would
it.
you say that you rather
Gun
patch things up?
I use a slingshot. I'm low tech, man.
Low tech.
It's appropriate he's playing a halfling, because that went over his head. It wasn't particularly clever, but sweet, nice try. Yes. You did it.
It's like, just shut up this cat. Yeah, cool, yeah, he said.
Yes.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Are we still going to be using Swede's icon on the map to...
I mean, that's up to you guys. We can tag that out anytime. We can Sonic Heroes this shit and tag him out for any of the other icons.
No, I mean, like, it's fine using it. I mean, just to show, like, our progression on the map.
Yeah, and the boat is
we're all
there.
Vroom, vroom.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What time of day would you say this is, Snake? No.
About 3 in the afternoon, I'm going to say, for all the stuff you had to do. And I'm going to say, you guys left the house at 9 in the morning.
We slept in.
Yeah, so, considering it had taken an hour by estimate, you'd get there at 4. But that's by estimate. And there's also a little matter of fact that the roads are rocky, and I have made the encounter rules a bit more harsh. But so far it's worked out in your favour. Like, the rules say only on a face card does something happen, but I've been ignoring that. I've been like, nah, fuck face cards. Everything happens. And then you pulled the Joker. And that was weird.
Joker.
Oh, sorry, no, you're doing the... I thought you were saying now we did.
No. That was when you guys were crossing the sea over here. But yeah, you guys, you can do whatever the hell you like. You've got equipment, you've got a car, you got a name.
I think we should just go.
Oh, a quick question. Do we know how to drive to get there? Like,
I mean,
maps, directions?
You technically have a map. You got here by boat, so I'm going to assume you have some knowledge of the...
Okay. Right, okay. They did a what do you call it? A geo survey or...
Oh, you grew up here as well. Like, the place has been...
Yeah.
Cartographers have been over this.
Yeah, that's it. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
I'm trusting you guys because Veldon's not even been around these lands.
Yes. All right, let's do this.
Okay. So...
Reginald can hold the map while you drive.
Right. This is a map.
What the fuck? This is the second time this has happened.
And just as we were talking about it.
Why? How? The odds. What are the odds of that twice in a row? I shuffled the deck as well.
Oh, Snake, don't you know? It turns out that I used my stand.
He becomes Superman.
Ironically called the Ace of Spades.
Oh my god, I need to mentalize that.
It doesn't have any rules for what to do on a Joker in an encounter.
Everything goes well.
Everything happens. You guys encounter all the criteria of an encounter. No. Alright.
Everything goes really well. Nothing happens, in fact. In fact, the ones trying to intercept us, they miss us.
So, as you guys are driving, it's when you get to about half an hour later, you guys are screaming across the desert. How's it, Goff? How are you doing on the back seat? You're driving under the blazing sun, sitting on sheet metal.
I'm kind of just I'm trying to look over between the seats as best as I can, but he's briefly standing up between periods, holding onto the rails, and then he's sitting down. But he's got a lot of room, being a halfling.
You can just make a little bed there. Just in that corner, you can have a little kitchen.
I'm still outside, mate. What the fuck? What do you mean? What? Ow.
No, you just have a portable kitchen and shit.
You think I'm like some sort of doll, I could just be put in a little child's dollhouse.
Well, you're basically small enough for that. I'm just saying, you make yourself roomly.
I'm the doll of this group, apparently.
This group is so fucking awful.
It's great.
Reginald,
Yeah.
roll me a notice check at -2.
Here we go.
I'm gonna say with a Joker I can do what the fuck I like. Not like a crit failure. But
Oh no.
You don't notice anything. Veldin, you may Benny that.
You know, I kind of want to do it because I just want to see what it is. Oh no.
You hear something coming from the north. You're driving by this cliffside, and you hear this rumbling sensation, this vibration in the ground beneath you. Now, Veldin, would you roll me a notice check? You don't have a penalty on this one. This one is a lot more apparent.
Sorry, just typing somebody. I should sorry, was it a notice?
Yes.
I should probably let you guys know I'm not really fond of the idea of meeting up with scorpions.
Ow. You notice a hand reaching up over the side of the truck.
What?
Fuck is that?
So, yeah, Swede, you notice a landslide from the cliff that you're driving next to. And, Veldin, you see a hand reaching over the side of the flatbed.
Reginald...
Is it a human hand? Or
Yes, it's a human hand.
You know, as soon as Reginald's like, holy buggery, when he sees this, actually turns around, Weldon, have you seen this shit?
I'm seeing hands! What the fuck is going on?
And, then you see another hand reach up, and
Do I see these hands?
You see these hands, you're looking over it.
Yeah, Reginald, as he sees these hands, just shout, holy fucking Mario fucking fruit basket!
And a figure pulls himself up and over, and you come face to face with Kingsnake, the Lord God of gambling.
Holy!
What the?
Reginald
He
pulls up
grins
a
a toothy grin, raises his revolver in one hand towards Veldin, and says, "You're my halfling."
He what? Snake, I want to pull my shotgun on this idiot in fire.
What the hell is going on?
Also, there's a landslide.
That's the guy who gambled me. He bargained my life for, and he won the 1,000 from him.
He really wants you for some reason.
I'm gonna just take out my slingshot and begin to pull it.
All right, let's have everyone roll agility to see who moves. Well, actually, okay, I'm going to give you two options. We can do this in a combat style, where, you know, we all draw cards, or we can put this in the hands of agility. What do you want?
Ooh, I'm fine with either option. How about you guys?
I kind of want to do agility.
Alright, let's go agility then.
All right, all of you are going to roll agility. Oh god, you're fast.
You know, can I penny this, Snake?
Yeah, you may.
I'm using my last penny to... Holy Mary! For fucking fruit basket!
Wow, you just had to... You couldn't even let me... Okay.
Reginald got scared, okay?
He got a 4. Okay, so, Veldin's faster than him. You're all faster than him. He's like he's drawing a revolver on Veldin. And there's also a boulder flying towards the car. But your agility means you saw that coming, Egak. But you got a driving check it or something. But yeah, what do all of you do?
Like I said, I pull up my shotgun super fast and just shoot him.
Okay.
I am going to Is it just one boulder that's coming down as a whole, like...
Right now,
load
there's
of-
only one that's on a crash course for you.
Okay, what I am going to do then is I am going to slam my brakes so that the boulder will just go over our bonnet and knock him straight off.
He's not on the bonnet. He's on the flatbed at the back. Like, he's climbing up the
Oh,
side.
okay. Wait,
Wait,
right, okay.
I thought I was first, or... Oh, you
It's
know,
not.
yeah.
It's just like all of you are going faster than him, so I'm not like determining you guys. I'm
Oh,
determining
oh,
you
okay.
against him.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Shall I
you
roll my
can
driving?
roll. You can roll driving. This is a maneuver.
I'm gonna bet you this one.
Okay.
Come on. See this stupid eyesight thing.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh.
crap.
Okay. Yeah. A rock is heading towards you guys. Swede, you pull the trigger.
Yes, give me a second. Here we go.
Oh, I'm
Oh, yeah, and I have a plus
fire
2.
over me.
Actually, I'm just gonna add that. There we go. Plus 2 she's shooting.
Well, you say
It's
that.
because of the shot. It's the shotgun.
Yeah, I know. But you're also on unsteady terrain, which gives you a -2.
Oh, okay.
So
So
that evens out to yeah, that just evens out to 3 and a 2.
2. Oh, I miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it, but it's just
Well-
just shoot up in wild up in the air. What am
Velden,
I-
Yes.
roll your.
I'm pulling out my slingshot and firing a stone at his time.
Okay, that hits with a 5.
Okay then.
What is the reaction to the fucking orchid pulling a shotgun on him?
Kind of insanity, and he's shaken. His grip loosens. He lets go of the car, and the car is hit by a boulder.
Oh.
So let's roll boulder damage. Actually, this is hitting an object, so this does not.
Got hit with a child's.
Oof.
Okay. Righty then, righty then, righty then. That beats its toughness. Actually, yeah, this is a trekker. So that beats toughness by 1. Make another driving check
Ah, come on.
to not go out of control.
Bracing.
You did
Oh.
it!
Yes.
Yeah, so he lets go of the car, and because he's kind of like thing to this, like his, he's got his legs kind of on the underside of it, he's now just kind of like waving loose in the wind. Still on the car, but he doesn't have a hand on it. He like drops his revolver, and it just like hits the desert floor and is quickly left on the horizon. So what are you guys doing? You have Kingsnake on the bottom of your car.
Fucking drive over
Keep
him.
driving. Keep driving.
He's just alright, so Velden, you just hear non-stop screaming. As
Oh.
Kingsnake's not in pain. He's terrified. He's not like scraping against the ground. He's not like you're not running him over because he's fastened to the underside.
I'm just thinking how he got here so quickly, but fuck. Just drive. He's just clutching the flatbed as hard as he can.
Okay.
Well then, we got something under the fucking car. You got a stick over there?
No.
Shame.
You do have a staff. Why am I
do.
saying things? Yeah, but yeah, you're
What do I have? What? Wait, do we have to? Wait, no. Okay, sorry. I'm confused now. Is he stuck to the bottom of our car or something?
he's kind of like fastened himself there so he could pull himself up later on.
It's all like he's dangling.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I'm
like his
getting
lower
myself
body
out
is
then.
dangling. His torso is just kind of waving in the wind.
Oh, well, I'm getting my staff out. I'm gonna swat at him with it.
That's good. That's very good.
Okay, he's gonna try and defend against this.
Is it fighting then?
Yeah, it's fighting, and
Right.
he's gonna try and grab onto it.
It is a staff, but
You hit him. You hit him.
yeah.
Yes.
Get out of here! Ugh.
All
I just
right,
want to see
roll
the damage.
7.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say it's shaken again, but I'm gonna say you pry him loose, and now he's just like hanging. Now he's like barely on your car. He's like all that's left of him on the car is like his feet, and his body is just scraping against the sand. He's just kicking up dust.
Keep driving.
He's just yelling, "Help me, Hoffman! Help me!"
Wait, Snake, can I roll a notice thing?
Sure.
I want to see if there's a field of cactuses nearby.
Oh,
No!
God.
How do I handle a
The
quick
sand! The sand is getting into my eyes!
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would-
that
that would
works.
make sense.
That completely works. Roll me a How harsh do I make this? Roll me a 2d6.
You're gonna say bigger check that.
Just trust me, this is
Exploding or
harsh.
non-exploding?
No exploding. No exploding.
Oh
Wow,
no!
you're lucky. You're blinded for 2 hours.
Oh,
Boy, I'm blind!
well, he's got wounds, has he? Actually,
No. But he's blinded for 2 hours.
Reggie's like, I can't say!
Just keep your head down.
I don't know what down is!
No, that doesn't even.
Like, yeah, but you've still got Kingsnake on the side of your car screaming, his mouth full of sand. Just I haven't got sand to put in my
I'm
mouth.
smacking him again. I'm
Reginald's screaming, by the way.
You hit him. He has no parry at this point. He can't defend himself.
Yes.
You spunk him on the head.
Yeah,
Yes.
So here's what you see, Goff, is you just push him loose. He just like rolls and tumbles and rolls through a cactus patch and comes out the other side with the momentum. And then he kind of comes to a halt and he looks up at you and he's shaking his fist and he says, "I'll win in a gamble against you someday." And that's as far as he gets before a boulder lands on him.
Oh! Oh, I was kind of hoping he would be a recurring character. I hope he survived.
It's just being like a cyborg, like a leg at this point, just like a stumpy leg, not even with a mouth. And be like, I'll get you next time.
What? And Reginald just goes, what was that?
Well, I think your gambling problem's gone.
Right, I'm fucking blind.
I know. We're all better off for it. Let's go.
You can't imagine this, Gigak.
I just shoot him a glare. It's like, boy, you have no idea.
What? What?
Well, wait, you can't even see his glare, so
Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine?
I'm giving Damascus a Benny. This was pointless on two ends. I'm giving Goff a Benny.
What? Oh, okay. I'm a good
Because-
player.
Well, Snake, I think we should draw Jokers more in the future.
You do realize that I think I was being nice with that Joker, right? I can fuck you on those.
I feel Jokers should still be that.
But yeah, but aside
that
from...
was weird. That was a
Yeah.
weird encounter.
That's funny, though.
So, yeah, like, an hour passes, 4 PM rolls around, and you start cruising into Babel.
Am I still blind?
You're still blind, so none of the narrative description I'm about to give applies to you.
Wrong.
You'll be blind for 1 more hour at this point. Well, an hour and a half, really.
Could I maybe? I know this sounds a bit weird. I want to try and. Could I maybe try and assist in unblinding him? Like maybe getting a little rag, using a bit of my water, and then giving it to him and see if he can wipe the sand out of his eyes.
Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll allow that.
I don't know what role that would be.
I'd say that'd be healing.
Oh.
You're just gonna make me even more blind. Do it.
What the fuck? It's a fucking miracle.
I can see. Oh, I can fly. I see again.
You've just given him 20/20 vision. No.
30/20 vision.
Well,
Yeah.
20, I
You're
gave you a
ugly.
penny, Goth. But yeah,
oh
like,
my god.
you managed to perfectly clean the sand out of his eyes. You somehow managed to undamage a cornea. And, yeah, he's, you can see again.
Just keep your head down a little bit, but can you see?
He's lost the ability to talk. But I guess he got his vision back.
I can see. I can see.
I can fight!
I can. Holy shit! You're ugly, Weldon.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, he
And
can
then
still
he just
talk.
throws sand in my ears, eyes, ears.
Both.
Yes. No, he just goes back down, sitting down. He's like, I'm actually. You know what?
That's good, Weldon.
I don't need this today.
You bet deserve a little fucking company bonus. He gives you 1 coin.
Fucking amazing.
He deserves a penny for that one.
I gave you a
Fucking
penny.
Fine,
It said
fine.
Swede deserves a penny for that
Oh,
one.
no, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is greed.
That is just Reginald.
So,
Why did-
I have a
okay,
question.
how-
What is worse? Who is worse so far, Zed or Reginald?
Reginald. Zed was a bit more well, Zed stole from old people. But then Reginald would definitely swindle old people. You're the anti-Saul Goodman. He'd help the old. But yeah, eventually you guys make it to Babel. And just kind of give you a description of... So, Ares has presence. You could see it from a couple of miles off the coast. And, you saw the kind of great library in the center, the minarets, the towers, the city kind of rose up. This place, you are greeted by what is little better than mud huts. They are made of stone, they are constructed, but it's not great. Surrounding the city for like a mile or so, you pass through kind of sheep pastures. That seems to be the main sort of food stay. And you kind of come to a dirt road that bisects a couple of farms, a couple of these pastures. And as you're driving, you have to slow down and make way as these brown-robed figures are walking in formation, very, very slowly down the road, chanting to themselves.
Huh. Is there any sort of religion Egak would be familiar with at all?
You
or is
grew
it...
up in this place, so I'll let you make a smarts check to see if you
Okay.
recognize this.
Hold on. Smarts. Come on. 8.
Yeah, you know these folk. Not personally, but you know them. They are a group called the Order of the Deep Sands. And years ago, they were kind of on the fringes. They've been coming more and more into power lately, and are getting more followers and such. And their order, they say they worship the beast of the deep sands and keep him in good tidings.
Oh.
They do let people come and talk to them, but they are also, the higher up you get, kind of weird and inclusive, kind of shrouded in mystery.
Righto. You might. For now, let's just let them carry on their business.
Yeah, they're not bothering you. They're just walking down the road,
Hmm.
hands in prayer, chanting, walking past the sheep pastures, seemingly out of Babel.
Let's keep going on in.
And it's just as you get into Babel proper, you hear the engine start dying.
Oh.
And you look
What?
down and you notice the fuel gauge is empty.
Son of a bitch. Oh, crap.
I don't drive, but that doesn't sound like a good sign, does it?
No.
Nah. I think I missed something when I was doing the shopping. The goddamn fuel.
You notice this elderly avian farmer kind of leaning over a fence post, and he looks over and says, "Need a help getting that the rest of the way into town?"
Please, yeah, I'd be grateful. I mean, I could pay you for it.
his eyes light up, he hops the fence, and with a sprightliness that you wouldn't have expected, he just kind of like walks over to one side and says, "Right, why don't you help me push?"
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay, roll strength, each of you who are pushing.
Alright, that's a -4 to me because I'm shorter. No, I'm joking. Hey. Oh,
No, better than me.
fucking hell, Velden.
The old farmer does not help much at all.
Reginald, if someone has to steer the car.
Oh yeah, roll driving.
Oh,
Yeah. No, go on. I want to see how well this.
I mean, you two
Reginald.
succeeded, so you've got that. You are making progress.
Just have to push it up to the.
Yeah. So you push it over this hill, and then there's always the downside of the hill.
Oh
And
no!
if you don't put the brakes on at an appropriate time, you smash into his fence.
Oh fuck! Oh,
And he
fuck.
just kind of like looks at you two and says, "He'll be paying that off."
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
don't worry.
Yeah, they will.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then he gets you back on, and he helps you the rest of the way into Babel. Your pushing is fine.
Cool.
And then he looks at Reginald expectantly.
Yeah.
Right, those two has the money.
He
No, we
looks
don't.
at Egak and Veldin expectantly.
I give him 20. So
About covers the pushing. What about the fence? That'd be those fences.
Reginald.
You were the one driving, buddy.
I gave him 20 as well.
Right. 15.
Fucking hero. He seems satisfied with that.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, fine then.
He just kind of like pockets it and walks off.
And I go, say, how are things going around the town? Got any
Badly.
gossip? Badly.
Oh yeah. That's why I stay on the outskirts nowadays. Only come in to get groceries. Used to be
Okay.
used to be not as bad. Not completely terrible. But ever since those mercenary folk moved in, the Deep Sands folk ain't been too happy with them. The gangs ain't been too happy with them. Nobody's been too happy with them.
I nudged the others and I sort of whispered, "Should we ask about that Bloodfoot whatever people?"
Yeah. Say, what's the name of the mercenary group?
Mercenary
You
group?
know? Yeah. You have a name?
Why,
Because we're tracking down one.
Silver folk.
Silver folk. Oh, okay. Well, okay, great. Well, thanks. Helps out a lot.
He gives a wave and starts flying back to his farm.
Very good. So, there's a different mercenary group. Our one, the one we're after, are called the Bloody Hand. Bloody Hand. So,
Oh, that was it. Oh.
yeah, these guys are a different bunch. But Babel's a bit like that. It's a really chaotic kind of town. Everyone's fighting for control over it. It's a how do all the popular stories say it? A den of scum and villainy.
Maybe they're a rival mercenary group, or maybe they fled.
Maybe.
That's my idea.
Let's find out.
Well, he said it's kind of dangerous, so I don't know. Are we sure you just want to step right through?
What other options do we have?
Well, we're sticking together for this one. I don't trust walking alone.
No, definitely not.
It's as you're now on the edge of town, you notice another one of these brown-robed fellas, and he's just kind of standing around, holding a book to his chest, and he sees you three standing alone, and he kind of walks up and says, "Have you come to Babel to submit yourself to the beast of the deep sands?"
No.
Then I have no business with you. And he just turns and walks back to his spot.
Right.
Okay.
Fucking weirdo.
We didn't want. Let's keep walking.
Yep.
He does like track you with his gaze as you walk. Each of you.
You said gaze.
Yeah, he tracks each of you gaze.
Oh, now I get it.
Well, no, what
It wasn't
I
very
thought
funny.
No, see, I thought he said tracks you with his gaze, so he sent homosexuals to track me on. But I'm just stupid, okay? Well, let's just carry on.
Yeah.
So we keep walking down. I want to roll a notice to see if we can find any sort of like. I know that this place is odd. Something that sticks out more that could give us a clue about maybe the silver folk or presence of the bloody hand.
Okay.
Because if the silver folk's around, then maybe we could get an idea of what's happening if they're here.
You don't notice any silver folk, but as you're walking around, like you're just wandering about town, you see this archway, kind of like a really shit marble arch type deal, and beneath it there are three avian people. They're dressed very differently. The locals, they're mostly in like thick rags, designed to kind of keep them from the sun. These guys are in kind of like, you know, those kind of like 30s explorer clothes. Swede will not. I mean when I say that what Joseph Joestar is fucking wearing in
With like
Stardust Crusaders.
Oh my god. I swear to god if they start just suddenly speak some English. Oh my god!
No, I'm just kind of
Holy
describing their ways.
shit!
Holy shit! God, that was the worst.
Holy shit!
Nice.
Son of a bitch!
I've got a cashew stuck halfway down my throat. Okay, but essentially, yeah, they're three avian types, and they are carrying, like, one of them's carrying an AK-100, because I ripped off the AK-47, and the other two are carrying auto pistols. They're pretty well equipped, and they're wearing very, very out there clothes. But, yeah, you notice them, like, just standing beneath the arch. They're each just basically, they're standing around chatting. One of them's having a smoke.
You know, as we're walking through, is it like a sort of really slum-looking place? There's like half building.
You're surrounded by, like, so Ares was, like, you know, very, very closed in. Like, two people could walk side to side, and not all the houses were great, but you were in the richer area for most of your stay there. This place is wide open. Like, houses are just thrown together. Like, it's like someone just grabbed a handful of darts and just threw them against a wall. That's the design plan for this place. And they're hovels. They're tiny, like, basically better than a mud hut, but not by much. They don't have windows, they just have holes carved in the side of them. This place looks dingy. There aren't really roads so much as trails where people walk regularly that's kind of indented the land. Dable is not a pleasant place, and that's why that marble arch sticks out so much. What is it separating?
Huh.
Who knows?
I'll make a smarts check on that.
Okay.
See if I've heard anything about this. Aha!
Okay, I'm going to give you 2 for this, because you're now looking at the arch, which has these men beneath it. That arch signifies that you're entering the Old Town. So, whenever you're taking a road that leads into Old Town, which is dangerous, the archway is what signifies it. The 3 men standing beneath it, they're Golden Company.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Right, those fellas.
Have they seen me?
No, you're a good distance away, and they're all kind of like talking between each other.
Okay. Alright, I quickly hide the nearest rock I can. I go, guys! Golden Company!
Oh, right. Reginald just kind of tilts its hat a bit.
They just kind of look at you, and one of them throws up as best an avian can a middle finger, but doesn't do anything more.
You find what?
Now, let's not get in any fights. I don't trust walking around here. Look, I know. Look, let's just. We don't want to. We're around mercenaries. We don't want to draw too many eyes.
Fine, well then. One day.
Yeah. You guys there or?
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm just
okay,
waiting to see what you guys do next.
Just random silence.
Oh. I'm thinking. Okay, so this is the way into Old Town. What
One
are
of
these
the
guys?
ways into Old Town. Like,
Huh?
there's the Marble Arch. You know from there's more than one entrance into Old Town, but the Marble Arches signify them.
Oh, okay. I tell the group that we've got to look for another entrance so that we don't come across these guys.
Yeah.
Does any one of you want to roll a streetwise to kind of navigate this town?
Sure.
That's you guys.
Yeah, Reginald has streetwise. Just watch him streetwise around.
So yeah, after a little bit of wandering, you do come across another Marble Arch, and with them, a set of Golden Company guards. These ones are less well equipped.
Ah, damn it. What is with these guys? Did they know I was coming or something?
Probably.
Like an elderly man who's like sitting on a stoop outside his house, just kind of like looks up at you and says, "Been here the last few weeks."
Sitting on a stool.
Stoop.
Oh, I thought like a stool as he was like defecating outside.
He's
Jesus. Okay, sorry.
I mean, even though I was going to say he was going to sit on a stool, I would have meant, the four-legged chair sort of deal with no back.
Oh. Yeah,
I would
sorry.
have probably gone for that. My RPGs have not gone magical realm. We don't just have people sitting in shit.
Some places in this universe where they are. Anyway, go on.
So I'm gonna ask the old man. Say, when did those guys? How come those guys have been here all this time?
They've been here for a few weeks now. They've been hanging around the entrance to the old tower, excavating it or something.
Who the hell hired these bastards? God damn it! Ah. Well, excavate eating what? This is
You know if you're here, surely you know the history. Big old tower collapsed, took most of the old town with it. Adventurers come wandering, looking, hoping for glory and treasures, just end up dead. He spits a wad of tobacco on the floor. Figure that's why you guys want to get into the old town. But then these guys have come, started doing everyone's job for them. Been seeing them being carried out in body bags, and lately, and then you all hear like a dull, distant explosion. They've been blowing something up down there.
What?
Yep. Damn near knocked my whiskey over.
What's the mercenary sort of group going on in this town? What are the names that we should look out for?
Mercenaries. If you want, well, I don't claim to know anything about that. I just keep my head down, okay? If you want information, you're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah. So far we have Golden Company.
I didn't want to say blood hand in case.
Yeah.
Or bloody hand in case that the blooded.
Silver.
Wait, is it the bloody hand or the blooded hand?
It's the bloodied.
Oh, okay.
Oh, was it Silver Foxes? That was the other one.
It was the Silver Folk.
Silver
Folk. Okay.
The Silver Folk, yeah.
Okay.
I wonder what he could have meant by the Silver Folk.
Indeed. Robots.
Silver.
Automata. No. So I'm gonna. If you guys are up for it, I am going to approach the Golden Company man.
Right.
And ask him what's going on.
Give me a second. Reloading shotgun.
Well, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna say this before you approach them. These guys are less well equipped, but there are 4 of them.
Right.
I'm gonna take some stones from the floor.
Okay,
ground.
yeah, you can put yourself back up to 20.
Right. So I'm gonna walk on over and say, "Excuse me, I'd like to pass through."
Huh? They all
Like-
look at you, and I'm gonna roll a smarts check for each of these guys. One of your hindrances is wanted by Golden Company, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, so 4 of them.
Ah, crap.
One of them recognizes you.
Ah, shit.
Actually, I kind of got that wrong there because it's a group, so but I still got it on the second, so that's a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like yeah, like kind of, and one of them's looking at you, and you don't recognize him, but he seems to recognize you. You know, avian, one eye. He's just like looking, and he's like, he kind of like gets the other men to kind of stand in a semicircle as much as you can, like 4 to 3, and he says, "Why are you asking?"
Well, we're here on a contract job. We're here to explore the old town.
Here to explore the old town. Oh, yeah. Everyone wants to do that nowadays. We set up a bit of a toll here. You see, we're here on official business, and we have to set up a bit of a toll here, so only people with very, very good reason are allowed to go into the old town.
Right.
But,
And how much is this toll of yours?
Oh, it's about 400. About 400, I'd say. See, it's
What?
The
You
old-
what?
the old town is just teeming with treasure. Just you hear another explosion, and it's very dangerous at the moment. A lot of old stuff in the old tower is exploding. It's a safety hazard, so we got to keep people out. We got to make sure the mayor isn't too liable for too many dead folk. Now, I know if you're of a religious affiliation, the cults ain't too happy about that. But hey, what can we do? Say, you look familiar, Birdman, says another Birdman.
Ah. Well, I
What's your
get
name?
around.
You get
Oh.
around. What's your name? You look familiar to me.
My name's Cage.
Roll a persuasion.
You just say your name is Cage.
Yeah, EGAC backwards.
Oh yeah.
I-
I have the unskilled. Come on. Ah, damn it.
You crit fail.
Oh no!
That is
Oh
a
my
1-1.
They,
I
guys, I
Ow.
think we're gonna have to get
okay.
to the car.
I know. So as you kind of fumble to like just say no, I ain't. You don't say I'm not EGAC. You don't say it's like that stupid. But as you're kind of reaffirming, no, Cage, Nick, and that's as far as you get before your father's revolver falls out of your pocket. And it's at this point you notice that your father, despite being the man he is, despite abhorring violence, he didn't seem to be against emblazoning his name on the revolver.
Ah,
Damn it.
As
Damn
it
it,
falls
Dad.
out, and it just has EGAC Lilac, like, engraved on the barrel.
ah.
And he looks at that, and they each draw their guns on you three, and they say, right, hands up.
And say, all right, fine. Where's Nodge Altavolt? I'm
Right.
EGAC Salison.
We could take you to him, if you drop your gun. Well,
Uh.
I mean, they see the Derringer on you.
Well, headbutt.
Okay, make an agility check, and
I think
combat's going to start.
Figured this is gonna. Alright. Do this.
Right.
Let's go.
Reginald just whips out the.
Ah, crap.
Well, let's roll his agility to see if he acts first. We're going into combat by